examine who Tammy Faye was outside of what we had all seen in the media. And when you do the research and you dug into who she was as a person, we realized nothing of what we thought we knew was actually the truth and her message. And I think we just really wanted to make the movie to stay true to that and to also look at how women in history have been viewed through a very particular lens. And when you go back, you're like, that's not what it was at all. And I think we've done a great, we have to do service to these women who, were just mocked for, the sins of their husbands to a certain extent. So that was really an exciting part of making the movie.
I feel like my job is to service the story. And I can't do that unless my mind is completely open to both sides of the story. If I go in with blinders, then I'm only giving you half of what I should be doing and not realizing the whole story. And so it's something that's not extraordinary for actors to do. That's our job, to service the whole story.
After I shot Tammy Faye, I went a few months later to the desert in Morocco and shot John McDonough's film The Forgiven with Ray Fiennes. So very different, like an female action ensemble, Tammy Faye, and then I played this, I don't know what you describe her. She's, I guess, a privileged elitist who wants to blow up her life. So it's very fun in this industry to have the opportunity to explore different parts of humanity. I never reached out to Jim Bakker. I read his book that he wrote when he was in prison, and I felt like that is as much as I wanted to learn, because I think the disservice that was done to Tammy Faye is that she was looked at as on the arm of her husband. And I wanted to focus on the film from her point of view, in the eyes of Tammy Faye. So without Jim Bakker dominating it. And he's had so many lives and different lives. I mean, if you read his book that he wrote in prison, it's so completely different from the man he is now. And I just thought it's not helpful for us to tell her story by talking about who her ex-husband has become. Because I wanted her to be looked at and recognized for the woman she was, separate from him.